Yo, wagwan. Tish your boy, Jadon, Legendary, and we're back on some vanilla single player project. We're on the one and only Loth Remier. And guess what, folks? The Shadow Priest is one of the few casters I can actually play. And you're about to see it here today. Hopefully. With that being said, make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, that notification bell, share with your people, join Legendary Clan, support you and become legendary. I upload all things Warcraft, baby. Check out all the links in the description. You might find some stuff you might like. With that being said, let's go. Alrighty, time for some Shadow Priest activity. I didn't put my buffs on. You know, once upon a time, not too long ago, someone had asked me a question. He was like, how in the world do you still play single player project after all these years and not be bored? And the truth is quite simple, really. A lot of people's private servers are not good, right? So I mean, you know, you either get down with these poo butt private servers, or you know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness, yo, this fool is murdering me. I'm missing something here. What happened? I just got fucking decimated. Well, it has been a hot minute since I've been on this character, but that was vicious. You know what? You know what I messed up? I didn't hit interrupt once. That whole time she was casting that strong crap, I ain't hit. Oh my goodness. No, yeah, it's I mean, you can hop on Retail Classic. Problem is, you gotta grind for like the next 16 years. I just ain't got time for that, you know. Oh no, I ain't gonna get silenced and you can't get silenced. We both gonna get silenced. See, I remember what that do now. So I ain't gonna be the one dead. Not this time, baby. That all you fucking cast. Wow, a man already. What the heck is going on? This is not good. I have no mana, folks. Something's off here. I don't know what it is. One of these things. Oh, he probably stole my dang mana. I forgot mages can do that bullcrap. Oh, but back to it. Yeah, no, it's either you hop on retail, level for the next 17 years, playing 10 hours a dang day. Then you gotta grind all the gear out. You gotta be in people's guilds. And of course with that comes, you know, the snobbery and all that extra bullcrap that I ain't trying to deal with, can't deal with. Especially as someone who's been... I didn't PvP in vanilla. I was 9 years old. I didn't really start PvPing until late TBC, early Wrath Lich King. So I'm used to the time of being able to get gear simply on your own. You know what I mean? You run some BGs, and whether those people, whether your team wins or not, doesn't matter. You collect the honor, and sooner or later, you'll be able to get a full set of gear. That's where I come from. That's what I'm used to. If it ain't done that way, then, you know, I'm not exactly in tune to being able to do that. I can't... I struggle with people's bullcrap. That's the problem. You know what I mean? You got people who are trying to act like they're the greatest thing since sliced bread all over a video game. Man, I suck. Why did I get on this guy? You got people who are trying to act like they're the greatest thing since sliced bread all over a video game. Especially when these people haven't even been playing as long as I have. And I'm like I said, I'm used to collecting gear by myself. When you got people who are just snobs, man. I love Warcraft, don't get me wrong. I've been playing it for 2 decades now. You know what I mean? Whether you want to believe it or not. 2 decades now. And the one thing I've always hated about a good portion of the community is that there's a lot of snobs and a lot of know-it-alls who at the simultaneously same time don't know a fucking thing, you know? And you see it all the dang time. It's man, hold up. So you just gonna watch this much of the video and you not even gonna subscribe? Nah, don't wave to them. They ain't even hit the subscribe button. Come on now, hit that subscribe button. Why is this man's mana going out so dang fast? Stop casting that book. They slaughtering me with arcane missiles. What is this fucking... I'm out of mana, man. I suck. I should have never got on this guy. Being good at the fucking... I'm doing something wrong. I'm doing something very wrong. And I can't tell what it is. But I know it. I know it's there. Yeah, you know, retail comes with a lot of bullcrap. And like I said, I'm used to the old... to the Burning Crusade / Wrath Lynch King way of doing things. I'm not used to vanilla. Vanilla means I have to team up. Vanilla means I have to spend hours amongst hours. 8 to 10 hours a day, realistically. Because that's how much it takes to be great in certain things. You know? In the old school days and even in the modern days. When I was at my absolute best in this game, I was a teenager and all I had was school. I would come home from school and play World of Warcraft all day. You know, I'm not a teenager no more. I'm an adult. I can't make that time. And if I could make that time, it wouldn't be for raiding. That's for dang sure. It'd be for PvP. You know what I mean? I'm gearing up certain characters. I just did Barney's spec so I can get her back into PvP. That's what I'm trying to do. That's the modern way of PvP. You know? That's the modern way of catching gear from Wrath Lynch King. You know? You got your gear solely based on you. And that's what I'm used to. I'm not gonna kill a dang thing this whole game, I can tell. I'm trash as fuck right now. I don't know what's going on. I thought I was in shadow form that whole time. He just purged me out of shadow form. What the heck happened to my camera? Yeah. What the fuck? Lag. You know, I'm used to, you know, the only person who's gonna give Jadam some gear is Jadam. Not 39 other people, not 24 other people, not yo, this fear, son. I've been running around for 10 years. Not, you know, 9 other people, just me. Not 4 other people, okay? No mythics, no raids, no none of that. I'm used to Burning Crusade, hop into PvP, grind out your gear whether your team wins or lose. It all depends on how much PvP you do, you know? That's what I did in late TBC. That's what I did throughout Wrath Lynch King. That's what I did throughout Cataclysm, MOP, Warlords of Draenor, Legion. Well, they took away all the PvP vendors in Legion and BFA, but even then, my gear that I had got for all of my characters that allowed me to make that massive PvP video I made back in the day, where I was hopping on all my characters smacking people, that happened because of me. You know what I mean? There was no reliant on anything or anyone. It was just me. I needed to hop on my shaman and smack some people. I needed to hop on my rogue and smack... Oh, shoot. There's a lot of characters I needed to hop on, so I did, and I did what I needed to do to get that video completed. You know what I'm saying? With Classic comes the leveling, the extremely slow leveling process. Then the extremely slow gear process. I'm not really trying to do that, if I'm being honest. That is a horribly slow method, and it's always been. It was back then. It'll be today, because that's just how vanilla is. That's just how vanilla works. Oh, put that shield on. Those are some warriors. Warriors. I was trying to target that fool, but I couldn't do it in time. Ma'am, get away from me, man. How'd she catch me? First she got on them boots. You know what I'm saying? And then it comes to the worst. The worst, and that is private servers. A healthy portion of private servers not only have those snobs, but now you have to deal with the donators as well, and the depending on the server, which is a lot of them, the trashy moderation as well. Moderators who, you know, will favor their donators over their entire player base. You know what I'm saying? Now, yeah, sure, you could go with the excuse of, well, the donators are the people who are keeping the server alive. I don't give a crap, if I'm being honest. If you have a if you're running a public server and you're treating people bad just because they don't want to, you know, drop cash on your little private server, then, you know, That doesn't mean you treat the people poorly. You died at least. I don't know what the heck happened. I hit Shadow Mind Flay like 4 times and nothing happened. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I gotta go. I gotta go, baby. Get the fuck off me, Shane. Dang, I suck at this. I used to be good at this dang Shadow Priest. That's casters for you. I can't play casters to save my dang life. Every day it gets worse. But private servers are, a lot of private servers, a healthy amount of them. I've been on a lot of servers over the years, and a lot of them are the same. You either find an amazing server where the dude doesn't want your money, but then it ends up going down, which has happened to me 3 times. Or you find a decent server where it's pretty good, but the mods are the doodlest head people known to mankind. Like I said, they think they're the greatest thing since sliced bread over some dang pixels. You know what I'm saying? And these people will play the crap out of you like crazy. And won't give a crap what it means to you and how many hours you put in. Doesn't matter if you have every single tier set within the game and all best in slot items and have been on their server for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. If you ain't paying up, you are nothing in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? Yo, come on, son. Why she on my neck? Get off me! I can't defend myself. It is for. That's the second time she done interrupted. This is why I don't fucking play casters, man. I can't play casters to save my dang life. 3 and 3. Holy crap. So with single player project, it allows me to do whatever the fuck I want, however I want. No moderation. No 18-year long grinds. Because like I said, whether you believe it or not, I've been on this game for 20 years. And if it ain't retail, in all honesty, if it ain't retail, then it's gonna be this. The only server I might give love is Ascension, because it's so dang different from everything else. And that's why from time to time you see an Ascension video pop up. You know what I mean? I don't do it super often, but when I do, it's out of the genuine interest of... He feels weak for some reason. I don't feel like I'm hitting all that dang... I don't feel like I'm hitting a Tish damage. I don't feel like I'm doing a Tish damage. I feel like I'm doing fucking... Molten Core level gear damage. Lag ain't helping all that much either. But at least I'm getting at least I'm leading in flag caps. Or flag returns. That's about the best I got right now. And his mana's running out fast. Am I missing something? Oh, that's for health, ain't it? Which I should have put that on. I didn't think about it. I was too busy trying to run away. I was too busy trying to run away. But yeah, the thing with single player project is I can do whatever I want, however I want. Can't nobody tell me, you know, this or that. You know, one of the best servers I had ever played on at the time was a server called Phoenix WoW. I had put a lot of time into that dang server. Of course, it had its usual snobs. It was a guild who swore up and down they were the greatest things of all time. They would... See if I can get a sneak kill real quick. They were exactly what you expect them to be. A bunch of dang fools who think they're the greatest thing since sliced bread. Oh no, you ain't gonna kill me again, alright? I promise it ain't gonna happen again. Got you that one. Got you with that one. Allow me this one, fam. You're dead, fam. Oh, I don't have freaking shadow mode on. Well, you're dead this time, fam. Put that freaking shield on. Or you're done, son. Yes, sir. Hey, I pulled it off that time, you know? But there's just people like that on all these private servers, and the problem ain't them. I don't give a crap about the people. I get goofy fucking people angry, sending hate messages on my videos all the time. That does not concern me by the slightest. What concerns me is poor moderation. I do not wish to spend another 50 years on a private server just to get banned for no dang reason. Because I'm either making, or in terms of the last server I was on, I was making too much gold. And this fool just turned around and interrupted me while fighting other people. Kind of crap. I was making too much gold while dissing and smacking moderators. I was just recently watching some of those old PvP videos I did on that server. Man, I don't remember talking that much trash. But it was regular trash. It wasn't like I was cussing people out. Y'all know me, I don't cuss. That's just not what I do. I mean, it was just regular, you know, PvP banter. Telling people, you know, they can't mess with me. I'm the best rogue on the server. I'm this and I'm that. I mean, to be fair, I kind of was. Let me stop. But, you know, just regular stuff like that. Stuff you would expect to see out of PvP. These fools gonna ban me because I was using their system smart while trash talking their donators. So I was making too much gold, not donating my real life money to a server that's probably dead as fuck now. I don't know, I ain't been on there in years. I made one video like 3-4 years ago where I snuck back onto the server and was smacking people with a bunch of blue item gear on. You know, it's never the people. To me, people don't, I'm never concerned by people. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Well, no, let me correct that. When it comes to real life, if I'm seeing some strange activity going on, or my senses is heightened. When it comes to internet, it does not concern me. The internet is internet. You know, you could talk all the garbage you want over the internet. That don't mean nothing to me. You know, it happens all the time. You always got somebody saying, "Oh, I bet you I could beat you. Oh, you're trash. Oh, cringe." It's old news, man. Old news, baby. You're gonna have to try a little harder than that. Well, I mean, actually, that wouldn't help much. Get the fuck away from me, you dang warriors, man. His arms were, oh my goodness, this fear don't work, man. I'm popping buffs, I'm gonna turn around and I'm dead. Work away from me. I forgot this ain't modern day. I can't just put the dang thing on. Oh, crits, baby, yes sir. Yeah, like I said, so when those dudes used to do that thing where they would halt people from trying to do raids, we was catching up to them so fast they had to infiltrate our guild. I wish my full self would have been the guild leader. That would have never happened. Because the person who was the guild leader, this dude was so fucking oblivious. We were all young, but I was the oldest of us youngsters. And because of, you know, the way I grew up, I just recognized bullcrap pretty fast. He clearly didn't grow up the same way I grew up. You know what I mean? I spent a good portion in good old Buffalo, New York, and in this dang desert I'm living in now. We was living in you know, areas where you learn how to analyze people and see if they creeping or not. You know? Him, not so much. He was like, "Are you sure that's the same guy?" I'm like, "That's the same nigga, man. Let me kick him out." He was like, "But how do we actually know?" I'm like, "Oh my goodness." And the guild got split because of that guy. And you know, it was stuff like that. It was good competition. I was still on them dudes though, so it didn't matter to me. The problem is moderation. The dude had made a forum post and he was asking, he was asking everybody, should we turn this server to TBC? Everybody and their mother was like, no, don't turn it to TBC. What did he do? How the fuck are you casting on me from that far? Put the dang shield on! Yo, I would say, if this man don't put the dang shield on, this fool switches the server to TBC any dang ways, and it died. Oh, I caught up a little bit. 9-3, not bad. Could have been better if I wasn't so dang rusty. This fool switches the server to TBC and straight slaughters it. The server dies shortly after, because at the time there were better TBC servers, and that's what everybody was saying. This is the best vanilla server right now. Don't switch it. What did he do? He switched it. So that is why, you know, after all these years, I'm still able to easily have fun here on Single Player Project, because the sheer sense of freedom. That's it. You know what I mean? That's literally it. The incredible amount of freedom I have on Single Player Project is why I still have so much fun on single player project. This is why I can hop on characters that I've been playing over and over for all these years and still have so much fun, you know? The straight raw freedom. Like right now, right, if I log out right here right now, right, let's say I'm on retail classic and I'm like, you know what, I want an elemental shaman. The amount that entails with creating an elemental shaman, you just don't simply say, hey, let me make an orc and then let me make a shaman, right? Give her a name, him or her, doesn't matter. Give him a name, create the shaman. Now you gotta go level. This is vanilla, so it's gonna take a hot minute. Okay. Then once you hit level 58, you run out of quest. So you gotta grind your way to 60. Alright, that's number 2. Well, maybe. I'm not sure if that part still exists. It was like that back in the day, actually. But in Classic, I'm not sure if it's like that in Classic. It might not be. But let's say it is like that. So, boom, you gotta grind your way to 60 now because you're finally 58. So you gotta run dungeon after dungeon after dungeon after dungeon. Then, in order to get gear so you can PvP, you now need to run Skolo, Upper Black Rock, Lower Black Rock for the next 60 years so you can get all your fucking D1 pieces. Grind a little bit of D2, okay? And now, like I said, I could be wrong because I haven't actually. I'm going based off of actual vanilla. For all I know, it's not like that at all anymore. But just in case, you know what I'm saying, you gotta get your D1, then you gotta get your D2. Now you gotta find a guild who can run Molten Core and AQ20 and Zul Grub and stuff, you know, the 3 lowest, so you can move up. You can't actually get straight into things. And that, to me, takes too long. Right now, if I'll enter this game on this dang orc, which I am not, because I have no need for an elemental shaman, but let's say I was to, she'll be level 60 as fast as I can type, which I'm a pretty fast typer, okay? I'm not bad. I mean, my typing game is pretty nice. So she'll be level 60 in about, you know what I'm saying, 2 seconds or less. Then let's say I need the gear for that said level 60. She'll have that gear in about 10 minutes. And that's it. And now I get to go PvP. The reason why I don't mind it too much on retail is because that's the only one I'm doing. That's the only game I actually have to work on. Therefore, it works. If I'm trying to do retail, classic, it's just not going to work. It's too much time, and I'm more than likely going to navigate toward the one I'm used to, which is where all of my actual characters exist, and not a bunch of remakes. That was the one thing with classic, is I was putting in a mad amounts of time on remake characters. You know what I'm saying? Jadam on classic is 5 years old. You know what I mean? Jadam on retail is 20 years old. So I like to play my actual characters. And like I said, the sheer sense of freedom here. I can create any of these characters. However, except for this character, this was supposed to be a level 29 twink. I never geared her up. That was supposed to be for a video a long time ago. Whoops. So except outside of her, you know what I mean? That's it. It's that simple. The sheer freedom. When I don't feel like grinding nothing, I pull up the single player project and I get all the old school PvP that I want with no issues, right? There was a dude who had left a message. He was like, oh, you know, all you're doing is fighting a bunch of players who have low gear. Yes and no. I control their gear. I am the reason why they have a lot of gear. I'm the reason why they have a little gear. I like to have it mismatched perfectly. When you're doing PvP, which I shouldn't have to explain this, but I guess there's a lot of folks out there who don't PvP that much and would leave comments like that. When you're doing PvP, I promise you on everything, majority of the people you're fighting are not well geared. There's been many expansions where I'm smacking the crap out of people and I'm not even well geared. It comes down to the skill of it. You feel what I'm saying? Then somebody else was like, he said something about PvP YouTubers always fight the lowest people. That's not how BGs work. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to these BGs, well, maybe other people do that. For me, when I'm playing a rogue, when I'm playing my warriors, I don't give a crap what gear you got. I'm pulling up on you, okay? That's just factuals. You can go to any of my old PvP videos. I don't look for gear. I don't Especially in the modern day where people are transmog, you don't know what gear they got. You know what I mean? You might know based off of their health. I'm still coming at you. If I think I can, I am. And that is about 85% of the time I think I can. So I'm going to. You know what I mean? Go to any of the Cataclysm videos I did, you'll see it. That's just how I am. That's how I've always PvP'd. You get caught alone, I'm at you. I don't care about your gear. I'm coming at you. That's just straight like that. I pulled up to the auction house on Cataclysm Classic, copped a strength sword for my rogue, and guess what I went to do? Smacked on some warrior, smacked on some Death Knight, priest, blood elf, orc, high gear, low gear, I don't care what you got. If I catch you alone, you're done. But yes, that is why I've been playing single player project for so many years and still able to do so. It's the only way I can get old school PvP without spending the next year of my life playing for 10 hours a day grinding characters out. Warcraft for me is for fun. It's not, I don't take it as serious as I used to back when I was a teenager and I could play for 8, 9, 10 hours a day. Come home from school and just play Warcraft. You know, I'm an adult now. I got things I gotta do, you know? Shoot, I'm about to be fucking 29 years old soon. I got things I need to do, you know what I mean? Now, of course, because I do so much on Warcraft and I upload it here, y'all watch it and y'all enjoy it. I love playing it, y'all love watching it, and I get a little bit of paycheck off of it, and it's been going higher and higher. Naturally, you know, maybe in the future I will be able to play Warcraft for 10 hours just because I want to, because, you know, I'm able to live off of it. But at the moment of time, I just don't have that. I can't pull that off right now. So single player project is perfect. I can do as many videos as I need be, without having to sit around for 10 hours a day. Like right now, I'm about to hop on another character. I want to get on the shaman, so we're about to switch over to Deja. I'm about to record another video. You know what I mean? But let me stop talking, man. But just a little bit of snapness to the person who was asking. He was like, "How in the world have you been doing this for so many years?" I would have gotten bored by now. Like, how you doing it? Sheer freedom, the sheer freedom, the ability to hop on, create whatever character I want. Fight however I want. Oh, and no queue time. Sometimes queue time can be pretty horrible. Not on retail. Retail queue time is like, you might wait 5 minutes. Even as Hoarder, you might wait 5 minutes. But it's either single player project or grind it out on Classic, which I don't have the time for, or play on trashy private servers again. I'd rather not. I've been on too many private servers that shut down out of nowhere or banned me because they was hating. I ain't about to do that again. I spent way too many hours just to lose it. There's only so many times you could get played like that before you're like, all right, that's enough. But anyways, check out all the links in the description. You might find some stuff you might like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.